Hey guys, it's day 29, 11 a.m. I'm slack packing today, which means I have a really small backpack. You can see back there. Weighs probably 8, maybe 10 pounds. Has essential equipment like first aid kit, snacks, water, raincoat. Got my Garmin. Obviously I have my cell phone, my headset, things like that. Just items just in case I need them. Very good practice to carry those things when you go out on a day hike, because you never know what's going to come up. I am at the top of Snowbird Peak. I'm about 5 miles into a 10-mile hike, a little over 5 miles into a 10-mile hike. I stayed at the Standing Bear Hostel last night. They gave me a slack pack ride up here so that I could slack pack this section because there's no camping in this area because of bear activity. So I'm slack packing it so I didn't have to camp in this area. Tomorrow I have another 10-mile day, and that gets me out of that non-camping area. But I did want to show you this video. You can tell there's a little bit of clouds in the sky today. It's pretty sunny though. Beautiful skyline over there with all the mountains. It's cool how they just layer one on top of another. I'm going to continue my hike back to the Standing Bear. Spend the night there. I will probably do a follow-up video when I get there tonight and let you know how the hike went. Hey guys, I wanted to share another video. This is what's at the top of Snowbird Peak. It is according to the sign, used for FAA air traffic control. But I thought I'd share a little bit about that. I'm actually going to be going over the peak in a minute. There'll probably be another view, so I'll share that as well. But I thought this was pretty cool having this up here. I've seen these before in other areas, didn't really know what it was, but I'm actually close enough to one to actually read the sign. I've completed the 10 miles of the AT. I'm hiking up to the Standing Bear Hostel, which is about a quarter mile up the road. But I thought I'd share a sign of spring. Could this really mean that the spring has come to this area? It would be nice, but I bet you I'm going to see snow sometime between here and March. Okay, I said March, I meant the end of March, but then I walk 50 yards up the road and there's another sign of spring. I've not seen any flowers the entire trip, and now I've seen daffodils, and I think that's forsythia. I can't remember for sure, but definitely signs of spring. Hey guys, out here on the trail today. Today is day 30 and I have met the sloth. The sloth is hiking solo right now back to I-40. He's Nobo, same as I am, except he's doing this section backwards because he hurt his knee earlier this year. But he is back on the trail and it's good to meet him. Hey out there, buddy. Talk to you guys later. See you at Max Patch. Another sign of spring. Back home I believe we call these spring beauties. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing as we have back home, but more flowers. Would be great if we have an early spring and I can start sharing the flowers and the things that come out in the spring. Hey guys, standing on top of a mountain called Max Patch. Max Patch has a big flat area. It is actually closed to camping. There's a survey marker over there, but it's so badly worn I can't even read the elevation. but it's cool to be able to have a 360-degree view of all the mountains in the background. As you can tell, it's a very sunny day out here. I've completed about 3 3/4 miles out of a 10.5 or 10 1/4 mile day down to my shelter. So I got a little ways to go. It's taken me way longer than it should because there's been people out today, and for some reason when they see a backpack they want to talk to you, find out what you're doing out here. So I've had some nice talks with some tourists that have been out here, but this is Max Patch. Interesting morning this morning. I went to, the shuttle driver went to take me back to where they dropped me off yesterday with the slack pack so I could continue my hike, and there was a tree across the road. She happened to have a chainsaw in the back of the car, which she normally doesn't have, but some of the guys at the help her run the hostel was cutting firewood and left the chainsaw in the back of her car, so I ended up cutting a tree up that was in the road so we could get through this morning. So if she provides me some pictures, which she was planning on texting them to me later, I'll include them in the video. So after leaving Max Patch, I came down the hill from that way, and that is Max Patch right there from down below. Hello. I stopped at the Roaring Fork shelter. It's about 5.5 miles into my day. I still have 4.7 to get to the shelter where I'm spending the night, but this looked like a great place to take off my boots for 20 minutes, have some lunch, and drink some water. So I thought I'd stop here at the shelter. It's a nice little shelter. It's relatively new. I guess the old one burned down and they had to rebuild this one. Good morning. It's day 31 or month 2. I am up, all packed up. I headed out a little bit ago. The sun is just popping up over the mountain over there, and it is going to be a beautiful day. Came across this cemetery right here along the Appalachian Trail of Eva, Grace, and Greg, G-R-A-G-G. George and Eva Gregg. Interesting that it's right off the trail. So I finished day 31 out with a 12.8 mile day. As you can see in the background, I'm in a bunkhouse here at Laughing Heart in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Checked in, took a shower, washed my clothes, shaved. Thank goodness I was getting tired of that. And went out to have a nice dinner. One of the things I did while I was here was get on a scale for the first time since I started, and I'm down to 199.7 pounds. I have not been that low in a long time. Feeling good. I'm taking my second 0 of my hike tomorrow, which means I'm not planning on going out hiking. We'll be going into town, doing some stuff at the post office and at the library. I'm sure I'll have breakfast and dinner in town, resupply, and then on Saturday I've got some friends coming up from Asheville area to spend the day with me. So I will plan on doing 2 days hiking. Friday, I think it's an 11-mile day, and then Saturday, a 4-mile day. They'll pick me up. We'll spend time together, and then from there, probably drop me back off here at the hostel, and then I'll get a ride up Sunday morning back up to the trail, get started. So I'll have a 0 today. I'll have a Nero on Saturday, but keeping on moving.